Welcome to part 7, an interview with the iconic and inspirational TanyaWheway. In this final part, Tanya shares what the future holds.
There's been an iconic, inspirational history of kind of revolutionising health and sort of spa and wellness in sort of the sector. What's the future for TanyaWheway, for Wheway Lifestyle International?
Yes, well, I've been sort of on a very interesting journey these last 10 years because learning that my darling partner in all things had terminal cancer, and we lived with that for 6 years. Then going through losing him and then adjusting to all of that, and then looking at the industry, what I was doing, was I enjoying it, how did I want to take that forward. I decided I would not have any more mouths to feed, because I think that these days you've got to look very carefully, obviously, at controlling your costs and so forth. But also, I know that the industry has changed a lot since, I mean, we've been in it for 40 years.
Yeah, which is incredible.
And for 20 odd of those years, we've been spa consultants.
Yeah.
And of course, that has changed. Now you've got a lot of people have opened up as spa consultants around the world. So whereas we were doing a lot of work in the Far East, now they will look for people who are more local to them, etc., which makes sense, sort of the cost of flying people out. And also a lot of the hotel groups we worked with, of course, now have got their own in-house spa teams, and so on. So things are changing. I would like to do 1 or 2 projects a year, but I would like to do ones that I felt were really special, that I could give a lot to. And I have got a wonderful team of associates now that I can work with and bring in according to the needs of that project and the skills of that. Yeah. So that's really good. But what I'm really, really enjoying doing too is my Fab at 50 Plus program, because I missed over those years the hands-on, the being with the guests, being with the clients, and I love working with them and feeling I've made a difference myself, working with them as individuals.
Directly.
And I love it too, because everybody who comes on my course is all different. Everyone's different.
Yeah.
And that's lovely. And I have, I heard just very recently a wonderful statistic, was that there are more people 50 plus than there are Chinese.
Which is incredible, isn't it? It's a
I
incredible
love
concept to get your head around.
I love it. So by targeting
So
the
you have a
50
great
plus,
market.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah, very clever.
So I've had fabulous testimonials of people who've been on the courses. Every single person has gone away feeling that it's really been worthwhile for them, and that's very rewarding for me, but also it makes me realise that the programme I've got is a good one. People will benefit really well from it. I've just got to reach them out there. That's my challenge, cost effectively, and so that's what I shall be working on quite a lot over the next. And also seeing where I could take my programme. Champions at Tring will always be very special to me.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that I'm doing a programme there every month. It's wonderful, because it is such a fabulous place, and it has such a wealth of things it offers to the people who stay there.
Yeah.
And to
it really integrates with the concept so beautifully, doesn't it? Yeah.
But I've also been approached by a beautiful hotel up in the north of England I'm talking to. I'm also meeting shortly somebody from a wonderful resort in St Lucia, and I've recently been exploring about taking my programme on board cruise liners, because I think this would work incredibly well, because it would complement a lot of the services that are on board like the spa. It's actually something I'm really enjoying doing, and I'm also writing my book, maybe 2 books at the moment, and I'm loving that. I also like to do something that pushes out the frontiers a bit. I did Go Ape, and I'm not your outward bound type at all, at all. But I did it to raise money for the Hospice of St Francis a couple of years ago. I have to say I will never do it again. I would tick that box.
That box is ticked.
I have done abseiling and potholing and canoeing and rock climbing. Again, very stressful for me because it's, but the one I did in September, which I was scared about doing, was a skydive, And that was so exhilarating and so unbelievable. I'm going to do it again this year. And I also want to learn the Argentine tango. So, you know, I'm just going to have a great time. I miss my darling terribly because he was wonderful, amazing guy, so much fun, so romantic, and so fabulous as a husband. I miss him terribly, but I'm never going to move on because that means leaving something precious behind, and I don't want to do that. But I'm definitely moving forward, which is wonderful.
I'm sure you'll join me in thanking the wonderful TanyaWheway for sharing her stories in what has been a truly incredible journey this far. Of course, we all wish her every success with her new Fab at 50 programme, and I can't wait to see her doing the Argentine tango. For me, it was truly a privilege to spend a morning listening and learning, and I hope we are all able to be as open to learn, to listen, to love and to live as Tanya has. Thank you, Tanya, from us all.